Welcome back. Just heard him perform, talking with Ben Taylor this morning. How are you?
I'm awful good.
It's
nice to be back in Nashville, and as we're just sort of struggling our way to the surface, trying to scrape the fog of last night's drive off. What an amazing thing to be to wind up on television.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. Beautiful sound. Was there ever an option that you weren't going to be in music?
I would say there's still a good possibility. Yeah. I mean, I like to think, I don't even think of myself as necessarily a professional musician. I'm a pretty professional person. And in the sort of mix of the scuffle of having become myself, I think many of the milestones and sort of landmarks have been songs. So it makes sense that I'm a songwriter.
Do you think in terms of music?
There are certain things which I don't know how to understand non-musically.
Okay.
You know, and then
such as?
Well, love, for instance. Love is always a song. You know, and sometimes it's hard for people to be in love with me because I'm almost always writing the story musically while it's going on. But it's never the same, you know. It's just it's a big mystery, and God only knows what will come of it, or what I'll turn into by the time all these songs have finished writing me. You know.
Do you ever completely finish a song? Because I have a lot of friends that are songwriters that say, I just feel like it feels almost complete, but I don't know that it's ever finished. At some point, they just walk away from it and say, that's what I'm going to do right there.
A lot of the time, by the time you finish writing a song, you lack the objectivity to realize it's done when it's done.
Right.
But then again, sometimes you listen to your advisors and they say, this is done, stop. And then you record it and you put it out and you tour it for 3 years, and then somebody comes and tells you what it meant to them personally, and it changes your whole perspective on the song. I've written, you know, new verses to songs that have been recorded 6 years already.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
So the brand new album is out, and I love the fact that you have it available on vinyl. That's really neat.
It really is, and it's transparent blue vinyl.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So not even just the black plain vinyl.
No, it's nice.
What's the difference to you as a musician, and of course growing up with the heritage that you had, in listening to vinyl versus listening to a CD or a download?
Again, I think it's about the preservation of the life of a song. As soon as you sort of compress it and change formats and dumb it down, you put it in the digital domain, it gets the copies get antiseptically perfect. And every time you listen to a CD, until it starts skipping on you, the song sounds exactly the same. With vinyl, every time the needle wears over the groove, you change it ever so slightly. And the albums that you used to listen to on vinyl that you listened to so many times you wore them out, you got used to the part of the song where it seemed like it slowed down a little bit and then sped back up, even though that wasn't in the recording studio. You know, the songs really continue to have a life of their own on vinyl after you record them.
Very cool. You can get that on his website. Check it out. Ben Taylor Music. Also, you can check him out. He's going to be playing tonight, 3rd and Lindsley. So get tickets, go out and see him tonight. Thank you again. Such a pleasure.
It's really all mine. Thanks for having me.
Love having you here, Ben Taylor, everybody.